how do I bring the room back to make this guy really feel connected to himself, and what does that look like? And obviously the next part of breaking the circuit is tell me one word that you would use to describe yourself in a positive way. And it was interesting last night because it was like funny, hilarious, joker, and that was kind of the essence of the room. They didn't want to go deep.
Yep.
And that's okay, but what I did was when we got to this guy, I said like, what's one word you use to describe yourself? Something like busy. I'm like, what does that actually mean? And he couldn't tell me what it meant. And then I said, who here is in, let's call him Steve, who here's in Steve's team? And I got them to all bounce out words, and they all had a different word, and it was like kind, caring, supportive. And then I said, how does that make you feel? And he like sat like really in silence, and I just let the room sit in that quiet for 20 seconds or so. And he said, I really feel grateful for those words.
Awesome.
And that was this beautiful gift of like transitioning the room, right? From
well
we're
done.
gonna go really light and we're not gonna engage to like we're dropped in.
Yeah.
I think using the power of others to get them to celebrate the people in the room. It's hard with the pride piece because like how can you say I'm proud of someone else for XYZ at work? It's difficult to kind of translate it, but one word, it's really easy to get people to popcorn and share one word about someone who's not willing to speak about themselves in that way.
Yeah, totally.
And then I took the opportunity to like, all the guys who said funny laugh. I took the opportunity to go, oh, this guy said funny because he'd heard it from everyone else. What's his one word?
Yeah.
And the boys started popcorning one word for him, and so we kind of had this like real moment of like opening and sharing and learning how to just communicate about ourselves in a really positive way.
How was the guy's behaviour after you'd had those conversations? Like what was his demeanour like after you'd...
His demeanour, his body posture shifted. So he went from like being slouched, having his arms crossed, kind of pulling his hips back.
Protected,
and shoulders open and out. So he certainly had a shift in his body posture in the session. It was interesting because just behind him there was a guy who's just had his eyes like full of tears. Yeah. And I was just like, I was really mindful of like giving him eye contact and acknowledging that I can see him, but not disturbing the flow of like the process of the conversations that we were having. And when he rocked up at the end of the session, I had a few boys come up and like shaking my hands and we're having quick chats, and I caught his eyes because he was standing there and he was just waiting patiently. Like it was a queue of 5 guys. And I said, are you okay, mate? Was all I said to him, are you okay, mate? And he said, yeah, I'm fine. I just wanted to say thanks and like just repeat what the other boys had said. And then I said, tell me what the tears are about. And then like he just opened up.
Opened them up.
Like, just,
so lifted the lid on it all.
Yeah, lifted the lid on it all. And we were in an open space, so we took him outside and had a conversation on it.